Alright, so this is like my very first time trying to play this game, and I think I might have played this on Xbox or PlayStation. I'm not sure. Maybe I played this on the Xbox and PlayStation. But this is on a PC. It's 60 FPS. It's faster. Looks better, I think, which it should. So let's go ahead. Let's do my first tutorial. Let's learn how to drive a train. So let's go ahead. Let's jump right into it. This train looks pretty good, man. It looks pretty fast too. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump in and listen to the instructions on how to drive this thing. Hey, what's up, ZVTV? How you doing? Oh, I see. So auxiliary battery needs to be charged. So we gotta click on that. Right here. There you go. Hold it. Okay, I did. So we should be good now. There's 5 seconds right there. What do we have here? What is this? Looks very intimidating, all these instruments, man. Very intimidating. Already did that. Why is he asking me to do that again? I already did that. Hold on. I don't know why is he asking me to do that again. I already did that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Multifunction display. Where's the key? Confirm regulation. Oh, configurations. There we go. I'm doing good. Mom, it's not a bad day. Thank you, ZVTV. Okay. Press E. Pantograph. Okay. And then circuit breaker. Hold on. Reverser to forward. Okay. Wow, so much you gotta do here. Damn. There we go. Wow, so much you gotta jump through here, man. Jesus. Okay. Let's do it. Finally. Here we go.
Great work. The unit is now moving. Set the power brake handle back to the neutral position. Before traveling too far, let's bring the train to a halt. To do this, move the power brake handle as required.
Hold on.
Now that the unit is stopped, press the parking brake on button. Well done. That concludes.
Nice, I finished it.
What is the connecting muscle unit? A manual is also included, which covers everything for this tutorial and more.
Yeah, but the thing is, every train is different, in this game. And every train you have to remember and learn how to do it. Hold on. Next scenario, let's do it. Let's see. If I can successfully transport the passengers to their destination, their desired destination. All right, let's do this. Let me move myself over here so I can see what's going on. All right. Passengers are here. Actually, you can ride. You can do like a CPU automatic driving, so that way you can sit in a train and just ride with the train by yourself. Hold on. Oh, it's open? Alright, good. What is this? Is that a button? This is a PC. This is not a console. It's on a PC. I'm using a mouse and keyboard. Door is open. Close the door. Door closed. Everything's already set for me. Make sure I close all the doors. Alright, so doors are closed. Let's sit here. And let's move. Let's do this. Hold on. First thing first. Oh. It's released. Gotta close passenger doors. What else we got here? Oh, I have to unlock the doors on the left side. My bad. Okay. Lock the train doors. Alright, so let's go. Let's do this. Oh, I forgot something. One, two, three, 4, 5. Alright, did that. I mean, everything is done here for me, so I don't know. Let me see. Released. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Already did that. Oh, reverse. Hold on. There's something else I missed here. Hold on. Right here. Go to the forward. My bad. Right here. Alright. Here we go. That's it. Hey, how you doing, Patrick? How are you? Finally got this train rolling. Gotta watch out for the speed light. Are we almost there? Hold on. Shit. Did I stop correctly? Let me see some. Damn it. I missed it. Shit. I gotta go in reverse. Hold on. Gotta go in reverse, damn it. The only thing that sucks is the mouse, you know. Using a mouse with this thing, it's really clumsy. Gotta go in reverse. Okay, so let's go in reverse slowly. Fuck it. We cannot do it. I miss my damn station. Ah, well. Hold on. Let's restart, man. This is bullshit. What's up? Oh, I knew about the LG 8K for quite some time. It's just they showed it, man, on the CES last year. That's not like a secret. Like, everybody knew it's coming. Oh, let's close this. Okay, we got to do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sit over here. And unlock all the doors. All right, passengers are coming in. Clearly can see them here. There they are. They're all here. Hey, what's up, Stadia? How you doing, man? Yeah, I'm better, man. I'm definitely better than what I was, you know, last year, last year, yeah, last year. All right, so all the passengers are in, I hope. That's good. Let's close all the doors. And let's do this. Let's go to forward. Release the brake. Release the damn brake. Oh, the brake is already released. Let's go. Oh, I like the train doors. Hold on. That's right. Gotta lock the train doors. Okay. So now we good to go. Oh, Stadia is awesome, dude. Stadia is great. The fact that you can play all these games, switch back from one laptop to another, it's awesome. I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy, man. And that game's so good, man. Final Fantasy 15. And runs great on Stadia. hold on. Alright, so what's going on here? What am I missing? I thought I did everything here. Jesus. Didn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, what in the hell? What's going on? Oh, I gotta hit the horn? Is that what it is? Alright, now let's move. I did. I put it to forward. Come on already. Do you believe the rumors about Sirius X and PlayStation 5 specs and teraflops? I think they're going to be pretty much similar. I mean, they're both designed by AMD. AMD's working on both consoles, and I don't really think you're going to see that much of a difference. Guys, if somebody has an extra... Okay, let me ask you this. Do you really believe? I can't believe how stupid some people are. Do you really think if you get an extra 2 teraflops that all of a sudden your console will have some godlike magical graphics coming out of it? Jesus freaking Christ. An extra 1 teraflop up, down, 1 teraflop down doesn't mean a goddamn thing. I can't believe how stupid some people are. Only fanboys would nitpick about some bullshit like that. If your console has 100 teraflops, let's say PlayStation 5 has 100 teraflops, and Xbox only has 10 teraflops, and PlayStation 5 has only 100 teraflops, then you can bitch and moan, oh fuck, PlayStation 5 destroys X. Those are the small, tiny, little, minute fucking things, man. I can't believe you guys are nitpicking about that stupid fucking shit. Jesus fucking Christ. Do you even know? Makes no goddamn difference, dude. I had graphics cards. One has an extra teraflop, one doesn't. Hey, no fucking difference. Zero fucking difference between how the game runs. People are so uneducated, man. Like, learn, dude. Learn the difference. God. Don't get me started, man. Fanboys. Fuck. My take on it, fuck fanboys and their stupid fucking plastic and their brands. That's my message. They gotta nitpick about little fucking things. Hey, guess what, fanboys? Google Stadia already destroyed you. Way ahead in November 19th. Google Stadia already has 10.4 teraflops, which destroys your future console that's coming out this year. Let me repeat that one more time. Google Stadia, it's already running your PlayStation 5 and your X Series X. I know, man. It's just freaking stupid, man. You know what it is? It's lack of education. Lack of education trying to understand how something works. Just like majority of people don't understand how internet works, you know. What's the requirement for you to run a 4K, or what's the requirement for you to run a 1080p? They don't understand how it works. They don't understand how these codecs are and how the codecs operate with video codecs, like H.264, H.265. There's so much they don't understand. Now, granted, there's a certain percentage of professionals who understand how this works, but there's a gigantic number of people out there who have no clue on how it works, And that's the thing, man. And the sad part is, you can learn all of this. You gotta Google, right? You can spend, if you spend 6 hours a day, or forget 6 hours a day. If you spend 2 hours a day, 365 days a year, imagine how much you're gonna learn a year. 2 hours a day, you learn, 365 days a year. Imagine how much you're gonna learn each year. Yeah, man, it's like both consoles will run the same. The only difference is this. Both consoles have similar powers, okay? Both Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 have similar powers. The difference is going to be on the exclusives that developers are working on. Okay? The sad part is Microsoft doesn't have a big giant exclusives coming out in the future. They don't have that many exclusives coming out. On the other hand, Sony has the exclusives coming out, so they got developers utilizing that power. Okay, depends on developers. Even Phil Spencer said it. I think Phil Spencer said it the best. It will depend on developers, on how they utilize our console. He said it. They have ability to make whatever games they want to make. We give them all the tools necessary needed for them to make the games they want to make, but it's going to be up to developers. Do they want to spend 5 years working on a game? Do they want to spend 10 years working on a freaking game? I don't know. How much do they want to put the effort to create something super unbelievably great? That will depend on them. Now, Sony has 15 studios and very powerful studios. They got a great teams behind it. And I think Sony obviously will bring more groundbreaking exclusives because now they have even more power for their developers to create something substantially awesome, So that's the one caveat. The caveat is that Sony has these developers, very powerful developers, with very firm, steady teams who are going to utilize all that power that Mark Cerny is going to present to them, which I'm pretty sure Mark Cerny has already given them the kits of the PlayStation 5. They're already working on some exclusives right now as we speak. They're already making them. It's just they're keeping it secret. They're not telling you. They're working on some awesome stuff that's going to be presented to you this year, maybe by the fourth quarter of this year. You'll see some stuff, some new stuff. They're working on it, and they're utilizing that PlayStation 5 power. Okay? Xbox Series X is going to utilize the best of what the X Series X can use on Halo Infinite when it comes out this holiday season. So when you play Halo Infinite on that X Series X, it's going to look freaking magnificent. When you play Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, which is going to require a lot of horsepower, guess what? X Series X is going to deliver you the best Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 experience. So, but both consoles in technical terms are similar. It all depends on developers, guys. You could give me, let me make you this, let me give you this example. Okay, I'm going to do this for the regular Joes and regular Marys. If you're a regular Joe, if you are a regular Mary, I want you to listen right now. Okay, we have two pianos. Both of these two pianos are state of the art. State of the art, the best in the world, la creme de la creme, 2 pianos we got sitting next to each other. Now, on one side of that same piano, you got a professional pianist who's been playing piano for 40 years. And on the other side, you have me, who never played a piano and doesn't know how to play a piano. Guess what? Who's going to deliver the best experience? The guy who's been playing piano for 40 years. So what I'm trying to say is both consoles have equal power. They're both designed by AMD, for crying out loud. Okay? They're both AMD stickers designed by AMD CPU, AMD GPU. It's an AMD console. Both are AMD consoles, okay? They're not NVIDIA, they're AMD. They're both equally same, all right? The only difference is this. Who is the most experienced developer that's going to work on that console? Sony has more experienced developers, so they're going to bring more exclusives. Microsoft, not so much on the other hand. They have Ninja Theory, they got, Hellblade, fine, they got the Hellblade, but that's it. And Halo Infinite. Now, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, of course, you can throw that in there. So they got 3 exclusives coming out, and which are pretty good exclusives. Hellblade 2, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and Halo Infinite. Now, Forza Motorsport 7, is it? No, Motorsport 7, right? Forza Motorsport 7, is that what it is? Or is it 8? Or I forgot which one it is, man. I'm sorry, guys. I think it's an 8. Forza Motorsport 8. I'm sorry. I don't know about the Forza Motorsport 8. That's probably going to be announced maybe this year. I think they're going to have Forza Motorsport 8 part of the launch of X Series X, and they'll probably announce it on E3 show. They're probably working on Forza 8 as we speak. So, guys, what I'm trying to say is this. When you are looking at these tech specs, you are nitpicking 1% here, 1% down here. That's nothing. That's nothing. It doesn't really matter, okay, how many teraflops. If Xbox X has 1 extra teraflop and PlayStation 5 has 1 minus teraflop, what's that going to mean? Look at PlayStation 4 Pro. It was down-powered console next to the Xbox One X, and look what kind of games they were able to bring on the PlayStation 4 Pro. Even with how many teraflops PlayStation 4 Pro had? 4 teraflops, right? 4 teraflops PlayStation 4 Pro had, and look what they were able to achieve with the Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man, the Uncharted series. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. God of War, look what they were able to achieve. So, it's just, I get asked this question like so many freaking times, and it just boggles my mind that people are so stuck. They're so stuck on these little tiny numbers, Thank you, guys. Let me jump onto Final Fantasy. This train game is just, man, I can't get into Train Simulator. It's just, it's too much work, man. You got to do this, you got to do that, you got to do this. I want to play a game where I can relax and have a good time. I don't want to work. I want to get paid for this. If I'm going to do this, I want to get paid for driving this damn train. It's just too much. Look, some people love this. They love the simulations, fine. They enjoy that. But me, like, dude, if I want to drive a train simulator, I'm going to become a train guy. I'm going to apply and get a job as a train driver, whatever. And I'm going to go through trainings, months and months of trainings. But, it's just like, too much, man. Too many damn buttons you have to press. It's just, like, ridiculous. I'm going to come back with Final Fantasy 15. Man, that game is awesome, dude. I don't know why people shit on Final Fantasy 15. It has a great story, interesting characters. Why people This is why I don't listen to reviews. This is why I don't listen to what people say. Everybody say, oh, Final Fantasy 15, it's mediocre. I was like, dude, what are you talking about? That's a pretty darn good game. I'm doing good, Mr. White. It's just, you know, I get asked a lot of questions lately, and I really haven't replied about it until today. You know, the whole PlayStation 5 and the X Series X thing, and it's only the fanboys that are like nitpicking that stuff. Anybody who knows anything about techs and about the hardware of the PC and CPUs and how the whole thing works, they'll tell you that it makes no difference. Look what I'm doing with 2060 Super. And I guarantee you, if I play this game on 2080 Ti versus 2060 Super, there won't be any difference. Do you know why there won't be any difference? Because developers didn't utilize this game to run on 2080 Ti. They didn't unlock it to run on 2080 Ti. You know, but try to explain that to people. People buy these expensive graphics cards and you never really utilize that power. You never utilize that full potential of Titan X or of Titan RTX. You never gonna utilize that full power. Why? Because there are no softwares to utilize that power. Developers are not making games to utilize that power. You know? Unless you got developers specifically working for a game that will utilize 2080 Ti or RTX Titan power, then that's a different story. But I haven't seen a PC exclusive that does that. Maybe Half-Life 3, if it ever comes out. It means nothing. That's what it means. It means really nothing. It means that both consoles are equal power. It means nothing. That's why I really don't get involved in that kind of stuff. It's only the fanboys there, like trading elbows and jabs at each other, going back and forth, making videos, going back and forth, talking about, oh, my PlayStation's better. Look, PlayStation is already better. It's been better for 10 years now. Jesus. Like, hello, that war's been won long time ago. It's been won long time ago. Even I, who's independent, can look at it and say, hey, Sony already won long time ago. They don't have to compete with anybody. They're sitting pretty. They won that war long freaking time ago. Xbox is not competing with PlayStation. They're their own brand. They're just like Sega. They're their own brand. They don't compete. Phil Spencer publicly said it. We're not in competition with PlayStation. Go find that video. But no, fanboys, they still have to make some kind of argument. No, they are in competition. Xbox gonna destroy PlayStation. Why do you think Sony didn't show up at the E3 show? Because they're not in competition with anybody. Whom they're gonna compete? And this is coming from independent guy. Why? Because I can see what's going on. I can see, as a devil's advocate, I can see what's going on this side and what's going on that side. I can see perspectives from both sides of the aisle. Fanboys, they cannot see a perspective from both sides of the aisle. They can only see a perspective from one side of the aisle. You know. Exactly, Smooth. That's what it is. Alright guys, I'm gonna come back with the Final Fantasy. Let me just set up everything. Because I cannot switch to Final Fantasy without putting a thumbnail that it's a Final Fantasy. YouTube doesn't like that. You have to let the audience know what you are streaming. So they're very specific about these new rules, like the thumbnail has to match to what you are showing. You cannot clickbait. There's a new rule, very strict rule. You can have a warning, or you can have a community strike guide if you are misleading. If you have a video that's misleading, if it's your first time, they'll give you a warning. But if it's not your first time, they'll give you a community strike. And you don't want that. So the new rules that YouTube has is you cannot mislead. You cannot clickbait. So be careful out there. Just letting you know. They're very strict about that. But you know what? I'm glad that they put that new rule in there, because I'm tired of clickbait videos. I'm tired of misleading videos. So I'm glad that they're making it difficult for others out there to do that. But anyway, I'll be right back. I'll be right back with Final Fantasy VIII. We're going to play some Final Fantasy VIII. Final Fantasy 15. Final Fantasy 15, not Final Fantasy VIII. Final Fantasy 15. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Give me 3.5 minutes. I'll be back. 3.5 minutes, all right? 3.5 minutes. Don't go. Come back. 3.5 minutes.